The 17-year-old from the land of Nadia Comaneci, Lavinia Agaki, has the same dreams. And just 6 months after being injured, East German Maxi Ganach is apparently back to the form that earned her 3 gold medals in the last World Championship. Challenging them all will be American Julianne McNamara. She's come to Budapest, Hungary, to meet the world's best gymnasts in the Women's World Individual Championships. Here are the standings coming into the uneven bars competition. A two-way tie for first, Maxi Ganach of East Germany, Natalia Yurchenko of the Soviet Union, who sustained a knee injury. We don't know to what extent, but nevertheless, she is in the stands, definitely out of the competition, and in the uneven bars, she'll be replaced by the first alternate. But looking down the way in competition, in the floor exercise, the alternate, Kathy Johnson of the United States. So she'll be competing in the floor exercise instead of Natalia Yurchenko. We'll first see Julianne McNamara of the United States, who comes in tied for 5th. So here she is, 18-year-old Julianne McNamara of the United States.
And I'm sure she feels a great deal of pressure. She starts with a mixed grip, shoots right to a handstand. Gonna try for that perfection. Giant swing. Right into a reverse hex, beautifully done. So far moving well. Drop to the low bar. Great form, tight legs, mixed grip again, right into a handstand. Try to go right to the handstand every time, right into a front somi. Oh, 5/10 of a point right there. A lot of pressure, big disappointment. Shooting well now, right through to the top bar. Big disappointment for Julianne. Stalters.
Nevertheless, lots of potential for the Los Angeles Olympic Games. Kathy, for Julianne, more adversity.
Well, it's hard enough to concentrate on peaking for a world-class event, but to add on top of that the worry of how you're going to be scored by the judges, whether or not your federation will let you compete, and to be ill at the same time, that's incredibly hard to do. Hopefully in the future there can be a way to protest injustices without involving the gymnast and adding further pressure to an already highly pressured situation.
Lavinia Agaki already won silver medal on the vault. A straddle over the lower bar. Start. Cross hand into the Jaeger. Difficult moves. A long, long swing, beautifully done. Again. And a double back touch somersault to finish. Lavinia Agaki. Well, she needs 9.9 to take the lead. That was a good performance. And she's got it. 9.9. Lavinia Agaki has gone into the lead.
Динамично исполнена вся композиция. Брусья — наиболее технический вид женского многоборья, требует и большой физической силы от гимнасток. Многое здесь зависит от тренера, насколько он сумел донести технику до воспитанницы. Оценка Лавиния.
This is Maxi Ganach, who severely dislocated her left elbow at the European Championships, and some said she had only a 10% chance of ever competing again. So we asked her how long after her operation in May was she able to start training again.
She was operated after the injury in Berlin, and the operation was successful, so she could train again very soon. She started almost immediately with training on her legs, a kind of alternative training, and in August she started complete training again.
Maxi Ganach in her second final. World champion at this event and Olympic champion at this event. Goes in with the highest score and moving well. A Voronin hop from that top bar to the lower one. Terrific beat. Shoot front with a half turn, and that was Mexican out at her best. She moved through that exercise beautifully. Remember, she's the Olympic champion, the European champion, and the world champion of this event. Moving through it beautifully. That was the Dolchev. Turned. Look at those movements between the bars. Beat. The body is so straight. That was the hop from the top bar to the bottom. And that performance you're watching now has given her a maximum 10 mark. Mexican Aup goes into the lead and should certainly have added yet another title to her impressive list of victories. Catalina Sabo of Romania already won a silver medal in the vault, now looking for a silver medal on the asymmetric bars. That Kachev move that all the girls have perfected beautifully. A 1.5 twist. His long swings. And a double tuck back somersault to finish. Katerina Sabo. She needs a 9.95 to get into the silver medal position. But she scores 9.9, which means that once again she is sharing the second position with her teammate Lavinia Agaki.
And there with the 9.9, a tie for second, Agaki and Szabo. Julianne McNamara finished 7th.
So Mexican Aup keeps up their marvelous record on the asymmetric bars. 81 world champion, 80 Olympic champion, and the two Romanians share the silver medal yet again. But as yet, no medals at all for the Soviet Union in these apparatus finals.
Оценка Саба 9,9 балла, и она вместе с Лавинией Агаки завоевывает серебряную медаль. А чемпионкой мира в упражнениях на брусьях стала...
The third set of exercises, and here's Hanna Richtner from Czechoslovakia. She was 8th in the asymmetric bars. This is her second final. 14th in the overall competition. Two flex and down into a stomach roll. That's a nice balance. The side splits. Click flack and a tuck back somersault. The only Czechoslovakian girl in these finals. A double tuck back somersault to finish, and Hanna Richtner put in a nice performance there. A score of 9.85 puts her handsomely in the lead.
На победу Ханны Ричны. Оценка 9,85 балла.
Now one of the two Romanian stars of these finals, Lavinia Agaki, who's already won 2 silver medals. An original start, a one-arm fleck off the springboard onto that beam. A fleck and a tap back. Minimal loss of balance there. Beautiful. Front somersault in the compulsories. In the optionals of the all-round competition, she fell off the beam. But this is a super performance. That was a very original roll. Double tap back somersault to finish by the European champion on the beam, Lavinia Agaki. Needs 9.95 to go into the lead. But she scores 9.85 and goes into second place behind Richna of Czechoslovakia. Once again, it's Maxi Ganauk. 81 world champion, 81 European champion on the beam. Round off a fleck onto the beam. A back somersault. And she's off. Well, she came off in the all-round exercise. Now she has come off in this final. That's 0.5. So Maxi Ganauk, I'm afraid, will not figure in the gold medal position this time. A double twisting back somersault to finish, but Maxi will be very disappointed. So a very disconsolate young lady walks off the floor. Beautiful start to the program. Round off flick-flack. Slight loss of balance there, but not enough to have really set her back too much. No. Flick-flack. And there she goes. And she scores 9.4. That puts her in third position at this moment, but here is the last competitor on this exercise. Olga Mostopanova of the Soviet Union. And Mostopanova now just needs a 9.9 to win the gold medal. And that, of course, will push Mexico now out of the medals completely. Mostopanova. Beautiful balance. Beautiful. That was a very original move. A 360-degree spin and a very quick 180-degree turn as well. An open back and a walkover. She is looking very good. Another free walkover, a slight loss of balance, but well corrected. Beautiful balance. Her posture is absolutely beautiful. Double back, a long step afterwards, but that could be it. Olga Mostopanova, first major international. She hasn't competed in an Olympic, World or European Championship before this one. Could now end up with this gold medal. And she scores a 9.9. That gives her the gold medal, and that in fact is the first Soviet medal of these finals. In second place, Hanna Ryczner of Czechoslovakia. Lavinia Agaki of Romania wins the bronze.